Welcome back YouTube to yet another video. Today we're going to be installing the Roto-Fab intake. So as of right now we have the Weapon X, as you can see. I have my gloves on, so right now I'm going to be taking off the Weapon X intake and then putting on the Roto-Fab, so that way we could get a difference in between the power range. So will it be a massive difference? I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just like so, the Roto-Fab is in. So I didn't film the install because I just got too frustrated at what was going on. I've had a socket fell down the engine bay. I still didn't get it. Still trying to fish it out and trying to see where it's at, but I can't find it at the moment. But we got everything else installed, which is all good. It's looking really, really good. But yeah, quick recap. All you would have to do is loosen up the clamps here, take off the stock intake. You have a breather tube, which is right here. I don't know why mine's is. I would have to just double check that and just make sure everything's a-okay. Everything seems and looks a-okay for the breather tube. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then tighten up these clamps, the filter, everything's pretty straightforward. Make sure your map sensor's in the right way as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna have this thing go on the dyno, retune it, and see how much E we're running, and then also at the same time see how much power we're gonna make. So can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome. So just like so, make sure your battery's all connected, which we're gonna go ahead and do right now. And it's two 10mm bolts right there. All right, now we know that socket is officially lost, huh, Gian? Eve spiz. It took us like an hour to install this intake when it should have been like a 15-20 minute job. But it's looking really good. Sean just came, so looks like we're gonna be a-okay for tuning right in a moment. So we just have to put the hubs on the dyno and see what she makes.
I hate Iman so much. It took 1 hour for a simple fucking job. Fucking bastard, look at him. Yeah, it took you 1 hour. Bastard.
Right now, or?
We're on E4. Last time we were on E40. Okay. I just refilled it with like almost half and half of E85 and the 91. So, but I brought extra E in case like it shows that it's a little bit, yeah.
Okay, cool. So we do.
Hey Sean, so for the intake, what is the game plan initially? To same runs as last time,
Yeah,
or?
so all I'm going to do is just rescale the mass airflow sensor for approximately increase in size.
Okay.
We'll see what it does from there, and like what tweaks we have.
Okay, heck yeah. Hopefully I'm close to E50. Yeah, that'll be the goal. All right, ladies and gents, so what he's gonna do is mess around with the mass airflow sensor, being that we are on a bigger intake, and then he's gonna do a couple more pulls, and we should see the final numbers of what I'll make on E50 as well. Or if I need a little bit more E85, we'll see what happens. I didn't mess up on install, did I?
No, I just,
okay.
My first calibration was about 10% range.
Oh, okay. Got you. Does it show how much E we're running?
45% right now.
Oh, so we don't even need to add.
We can try and see if it'll take anymore, but this is where we want to be most of the time.
Oh, okay. Roger that. Heck yeah. We were about 10% rich on the idle, so that pretty much just shows that there's a little bit of calibration needed. Might have been safe to drive it on the way here, but evidently I wanted to install it here so that way it's right on the dyno and we can tune it right away as well. So right now we're running E45, which is really close to E50. We could put some more in if we want to, but yeah, evidently he said to be safe, that's where we would want to run. So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. I want to see your initial reaction when you first hear it on the dyno. Was that loud? Let's see what it made. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, for it being super rich, that's pretty good. Damn. Yeah, let me know if you want me to pour any more E. We're at E45 right now.
Right now, we're at 47% ethanol, but our injectors are close to maxed out.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah, but it's too rich, so I'm going to lead it out.
Right.
And then we'll get some injectors down. But I don't know if I'll be pretty quick.
Ah, okay.
Shoot for a max of 6.5 milliseconds on the injectors.
So Gian, how was it?
I can't hear you.
What?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear myself either. I love it when it's here. It's so, you make more power and you get to hear your car from the outside. What can you not like? No knock or anything on that, or
probably about 6.6 milliseconds.
Oh, okay. Roger that. Heck yeah. So this might be the run for.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Cool off for a minute or two.
Okay. Heck yeah. That's it. We are all done. We pretty much, so here's the thing. It's 20 degrees hotter. Everything's just running a lot hotter, and we still made more power. We were at 791.10 the day off. I'll put the picture down right here. And yeah, I couldn't be any more happier. Pretty much if we had the same day as we did last time, it would have been 820 wheel horsepower, which is crazy. Now I think next would be the best bet to get a 103 throttle body, because I'm still on the stock one. That should be pretty much it, and I should be all said and done there. But what do you think, John? He's pissed, he's deaf, he's hungry, all the above. All right, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm sorry the install wasn't, you know, as straightforward as we could be. I got really frustrated on the install. I dropped something through the engine bay. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll do a lot more shenanigans and cruises with this car now that it's all proper and tuned up. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.